there's two more identities that you need to know, and you need to know how to apply, or need to be able to apply, shall I say. The first one is 1 plus tan squared theta equals sec squared theta, and then 1 plus cot squared theta is cosec squared. So the same how you know and are able to manipulate sine squared plus cos squared, same thing with these two. So make sure you've got that down, and when you're ready, I want you to try those two for me, please. Okay, let's do the first one. Let's work on the left-hand side, turn it into the right-hand side. For this one, technically, you have a difference of two squares. Cosec squared theta plus cot squared, and then cosec squared minus cot squared. And with one of these, you can apply your identity. If you know that 1 plus cot squared is cosec, that means 1 is cosec minus cot. Using that and applying it, you are then left with just cosec squared plus cot squared. And now, we want it all in cos, right? We want cos squared. So let's convert cosec into 1 over sine squared. Let's convert cot squared into cos squared over sine squared. So 1 plus cos squared over sine squared. And now, going to use another identity. Sine squared plus cos squared equals 1. So sine squared is equal to 1 minus cos squared. Plugging that in, and you get 1 plus cos squared over 1 minus cos squared. There you go. That's part A done. Let's try part B. In part B, I think it's going to be easier to start with the right and go to the left. So let's start on the right hand side. And let's expand that bracket. Sine squared plus sine squared sec squared. Let's convert sec squared into 1 over cos. Okay, and now sine squared over cos squared is tan squared. Cool. We want sec squared and we want cos squared. Okay, let's use two different identities. Sine squared plus cos squared equals 1. That's 1 that we're going to manipulate. 1 plus tan squared equals sec squared. So sine squared equals 1 minus cos squared. Tan squared is sec squared minus 1. Let's plug each of those manipulations in. like that. And now 1 minus 1 is 0. So we're left with this. And that's what we wanted. There you go. That's how you use those identities.